Multiple wars are going on, and one of the most important ones is happening to the northwest. Xiahou Yuan fights the army of Xi. Blood continues to rain down outside of Chang'an and the trade port of Luoyang as the stalemate continues. It's time for better soldiers to join his army. In a following battle, Dong Paishan, the inheritor of the Donglands, attacks again, this time closer to Chang'an Jade Mine. A bit further away, Ma Xian attacks the Luoyang trade port, where they throw their men into the fire and lose much in that encounter. In the attempted siege to take Chang'an, Dong Paishan's armies attack again. Cao Ren, Cao Pi, and Xiahou Yuan somehow muster up the courage to fight another horde. Their bravery will be remembered for all time. Meanwhile, it's time for the Bandit Queen to get her revenge. Finally, the Bandit Queen gets revenge. She's charging right in after that Bandit King. It's been a very long time for her. Many years since she was last here. She used to have a realm. She used to have people. Then he took it all. Now she's gonna take everything from him. That battle will go on for a little while. And while it does, over here I have my spearmen charging in, my glaives too on the right flank. Their units are all together. They caught their own trees on fire, now decreasing their own morale and giving them more fatigue. Here goes our units. My spearmen are all advancing on the left flank. And these two are still fighting. That, to me, is very important. He's trying to use a bow, and she says, hey, I'm going to kill you today. It's about time for him to die.
Destroy them! The enemy, General!
You can tell how angry she is. One enemy leader is already gone. That was quick. And she did it. She killed him. Now it's time to kill all of these Black Mountain bandits.
Kill them!
Okay. She's still alive though, and she's a little bit mad about losing a relative. She's out of control. She'll be fighting for quite some time, I'm sure. Let's go look at the battle now. So if we look at it, Zhang Liao is now going to fight their commander. My archers are moving in. I had to rush right in. My horsemen are also going after all of their archers too. We're trying to make sure that we can eradicate every single one of these archers. That way they're unable to continue shooting at us. To actually kill them though can take quite some time. Over here we can look at Zhang Liao, currently fighting their commander who's left. And so far it's not going his way. He's not doing a great job at beating her. Let's hope in time that will change.
The enemy unit, please!
Don't look away. Did she like point the other way? I'm not too sure. But while they fight, you can see what's happening right now. I've hit every single infantry unit they have. He used a nice, real good active ability that reduces morale by 18. That broke a few of them. My archers are continuing to just try to hit what they can, and my horsemen are still going after their archers too. Even the Bandit Queen is keeping them busy. The goal is to destroy them all, and it looks like Zhang Liao was able to make a comeback.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Things didn't go his way originally, but now it's changed.
For China!
And he won.
General is fallen! They were no match!
And then he kills another guy. And these guys over here don't really have much of a shot. There is a reinforcing army on the way. They're bringing out horsemen. They have spearmen and many archers coming to fight me. They are led by a fellow called Jiang Ji. Unfortunately for him, it will not be sufficient. I wanted to try to destroy one enemy force before the two reinforcing armies came at me. That way we could solidify our defenses and counter them. These Black Mountain bandits have been put to the ground. They are now dead. The Bandit Queen has finally gotten revenge, though we don't know if the Bandit King is dead yet. He might not be. Zhang Liao took a lot of damage. He's only at 17,000 health. Which sounds like a lot, but isn't really that much. And so we continue to fight over here. Hurry, move, indeed. We need to hurry and move. You're not wrong about that. The battles play on. Things get more dramatic. Here comes their horsemen. They're able to charge into a group of my poor spear guards. My spear guards have over 40 kills, which is really not too much. That saber group already over 100 kills. Now Dian Wei is coming after their brainy boy. John Wei is going to take him down quickly. He's already nearly done for. He's like, oh dear, I don't feel so good. Maybe if I fan myself a little bit. And so he flees from the carnage, from the battlefield,
No mercy.
from everything that is happening here.
Do not relent.
I like how he's just taking his time. He's like, look at me, I'm angry. Just following him all the way back. Oh,
Enemy generals
trees don't even bother him.
They were no match.
Good work, Dianwei.
Go, go, go.
So we saw their leader die. Now if we look at it, they have their reinforcements moving in. They're still relatively fresh, but they're moving in now. Now Dianwei is going to herd their archers, while I have my own archers continue to attack, catching a few trees on fire, and of course hitting their infantry as they charge in. Only nailing a few of them. Many still make it through. Imagine having that job. Here's your job, carry the banner. Over here we have a group of Black Mountain outlaws. They've killed 67 of my units, and they're moving away now.
Please. What cowards.
Some of the last Black Mountain bandits you'll be seeing.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go.
While that is going on, you can see how we're beginning to fold over their units. I'm moving more of my infantry into position. One thing that I will always teach all of you is how to be more aggressive. I'm not always aggressive, but sometimes it's a valid choice to make. If you can overwhelm your foe, which you can do here because there's no large monstrous creatures that take like 10 minutes to kill, you can do so much more. Their archers are all grouped up because they were being hurt, and now they're being hit by all of these fire arrows. Not all of them are dying, but they are taking damage. If we look out, my horsemen are still moving in.
Do not relent!
They still have some spear guards.
Double time!
That group is still going. Look at them. -7. They're gonna break in just a second here. Charging in the woods. What a bad idea. No, they fought. They tried their best, man. They did right by their leader.
Look, the enemy run.
Who fell quickly. Who didn't take the Bandit Queen seriously, and he paid for it. Oh, did he ever pay for it? Here comes our horsemen now. Tiger and leopards, man. I really have to recruit more of them. They're just so costly. It's hard for me to afford very much right now because of the sheer cost of things. The battle's over though. Now we just chase after those who are left. She won the battle. We gained a lot of money too. We captured Yin Wei. He has no friends at all. Who are you? Okay, you don't like your own leader. That's pretty funny. If I kill you, I gain an overseer. Well, goodbye. And if I kill you, I gain a builder. Alright, bye.
Make an example of them.
These are bandits. I feel like they should be put to the sword. It's only right. It's only righteous. Here I am trying to spread peace, and here they are trying to spread more chaos. I don't have time for that. You would like Dong Beishan to join your war. Ah, in Jin-Ching, we have a new enemy to worry about. What's over here? Collapsed tunnels. Indeed, they do have a few issues, don't they? Let's go finish them off right now. Wow, you can kill so many. Well, let's get my battering ram. We'll be done in one more turn. Did we kill him? I believe he's only wounded then. What a shame. But I did take out 2 of his leaders. Haha. Okay. Let's have a look around here. I have many locations who are not truly happy. My court is doing fine. I don't have too many people in my court. Okay, you are rank 4. I might have to hire you. We could use some help. You're a tactician. We could use a tactician. It's really not that great of a title. If it was better, I would love it, but unfortunately it's not. Fu Wan, you're rank 1. You're a mediator. Plus 10 to cunning. Liu Fu, manipulator. Okay, you're pretty good at handling spies. I would love to hunt down more spies in my land. Wouldn't be a bad thing to try to handle.
If the mountain is too high, it must be
an academic. So we do have a few characters here. I'll think about it for later. Here's my court. We have many characters in my court right now. What's up, Pip? You're pretty young. He's doing very well though. He's learning. He's becoming a greater leader. Cao Cao. I like how you go right from king to emperor. I feel like you should make a claim, but you're still called a king until you actually become the emperor. But for now we have 3 emperors. Interesting. Let's go. We get to focus on our enemies one by one. Low casualties? I lost over 700, but sure, okay. Now Shu continues to fight through, knowing that in time he'll meet his lord, Lord Cao Cao. And he's rank 6 now. I do like the idea of having a higher chance to capture my enemies. We'll take patience. Done. And it'll be easier for me to besiege locations too. Yeah, every character loves to fight for Lord Cao Cao. Even... okay, Poyang. Let's see. A copper coin mint. Corruption would go down faction wide. Oh, that's lovely actually. Well, Cao Cao? We're not done yet, are we? You could probably go after Poyang. Yeah, you can go after that weapon craftsman location. There's a lot of interesting areas here for me to utilize. I suppose we should conquer down here where Liu Yao has a lot of land as well. He only has a few pockets up to the northeast. So I feel like that location would be okay to go after. So let's come down here now. Cao Cao is like, man, I've got to move everywhere, all over the world, to try to take over all these locations.
Truth is an unquenchable.
Xiahou Yuan has been fighting non-stop. This poor guy needs a break. We're gonna bring him back to Chang'an. And we could use better units too. Oh no, it's time. We need better units here right now. I can get my lovely Jian sword guards. Blocks melee attacks. I love that. That's very powerful. It's hard to not want to use them. I'll swap them out for my axe bands, I suppose, if they're good at handling missile defenses. Let me have a look over here. Armor base, armor with shield. No, they've got to be better, man. Oh yeah. That's a pretty dramatic change, man, in stats overall. These guys deal a little bit more when it comes to melee attack rate. It's really tough to say which one I prefer. Yeah, these guys just deal a little bit more with their charging too. And it looks like they have more armor, so yeah, I suppose we'll take a few of them as well. Alright, we'll take another one of these guys over here. I mean, I can get some Azure Dragons. A decent all-rounder. Protectors of Heaven to change that up. I'd rather change you out too. I wonder if I could do that.
The forest remains standing.
Goodbye, my friend. Okay, we have to get a new unit anyway. So, we're going to do that instead of waiting for one turn. Alright, let's take up my Saber Infantry. Then over here, because again, we just need some new infantry. Let's take Protectors of Heaven, even though they're not cheap. There we go. And I know there's only so much that you can do right now, Xiahou Yuan. Let's give you some Defenders of Earth. I'll give you 2 of them. We can minimize our foes with that. Okay, and over here for our commander. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Hold on. Never mind. That's a... ooh boy, that's a lot. I was going to, but hold on. That isn't cheap. I suppose we can let you keep what you have. I'd rather get better infantry, but you know how that goes. It can be a challenge. Having all that horsemen. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, Shu ranked up. We're moving back to Hill Up for a little while. Fortunately, mini units are doing pretty well. It won't take them too long to fully muster up. Let's have a look over here at what I can do for my child. There's only so much I can do. I've given many of you many weapons. He's got a very good bit of armor. He's a political animal. Okay. The Bandit Queen, she's doing her job. Cao Cao's moving. I can't afford another army yet as much as I want to. We don't have the public order for it. We do not. That would give me another +2 to public order. Hostile forces on my land. What do you say? Ah, yes indeed. Gongsun-du. Oh my god, yeah, they actually moved right in to go take my capital. The madmen. I might have to bring Cao Cao back just to go fight them. Well, that caught me off guard. If I could convince them to leave with a peace treaty. If I do that for a little bit, here's my big thing. I can always reconquer these lands. I lose a few towns, right? Not a huge deal. Yeah, it's only one town over here. I just conquered that. And they want the iron mine of, yeah. So actually, let's do it for now. And I'll tell you why. I want to focus on these more minor powers. If you look at it, I'm spread out all over. And it's beginning to take too much time. Instead, we have a peace treaty, we save our capital, and I'm able to hopefully get Sima Yi, then we begin to war again. So let me do this real quick, and I promise you it's going to pay off. So we're actually going to do it.
Very well.
For right now. Let him have his lands. And later we'll be back, because I want to focus on enemies who need to die. And quickly. Alright, create vassal. Who are you? You're way over here. Way too far for me to help you. I do apologize. Okay. There goes a war. So we were able to win a lot. I'm going to now focus on Liu Yao. See, now I can focus on Liu Yao, and of course I can go focus on other enemies like Ma Xian and Dong Pei Shan. That's what I want to do. It took forever to get to this point, but I feel like we finally have it. Let's end our turn. I've got to be a political thinker. I can't just fight. Things have changed up. It's not all about just fighting now. Now you've got to think. You've got to plan ahead. Sure, I lose one pawn in the short term, but what do I gain in the long term? In the long term, I'm going to gain so much more by having this brief peace treaty. Instead of me having to panic and think about, okay, how can I defend my capital? Because they actually ignored me completely down there and went for my capital. That was a great move. But they didn't want to push on because they were poor. They have very little food, they have very little money, and I'm going to prosper much more than they are. Liu Yao is now striking. Let's go have a look over here at the map and find out what he's going to take here. Alright. I won't be able to beat him. I'll probably have to recall maybe Shu Chu to come fight him. We'll bring him out over here, or even Cao Cao. Cao Cao would probably cost too much. Our battle's beginning right now. Today, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to target only one enemy. Even though I can try to defend every choke point and maybe even get a few more kills, I would love to take out their leader, Liu Yao. If I do so, well, they no longer have their faction leader, so that's what I'm going to do. All of my soldiers will come out over here. The only thing that really worked against me in the very beginning was that narrow exit to get out of my own town. To let you know about Liu Yao, Liu Yao was a descendant of Liu Fei, the eldest son of the Han Dynasty's founding emperor, Liu Bang. At 18, he rescued a relative who was being held hostage by bandits and began his career in the Han civil service. He was known for being incorruptible. Liu Ji, who's also here, was the eldest son of Liu Yao, and he later served the Wu family. So Liu Yao is actually a pretty cool guy, all things considered. But being cool doesn't mean you're going to become emperor. I would love to have a unique look for every notable leader in here, and maybe a few unique effects for all of them, because it would be fun to play as any of them, really. That would be pretty enjoyable, I think. But either way, here's what's happening right now. My archers had to move out here. Now they're in position. We're going to use our archers to eradicate every archer that we can. If we can annihilate several units within the retinues, they'll take a long time to replenish, and if not a long time to replenish, then at the very least they've lost a leader. Losing a faction leader can be pretty awful. I don't know what impacts it might have on them for a brief period of time. If it does, I have no idea. But my soldiers are still out here fighting. And while all of that is going on, their leader, Liu Yao, at rank 6 here, is currently moving away. At the very least, though, we're looking at a leader who is going to die and leave his people exposed. I wonder if Liu Ji is going to lead next.
Destroy them!
His horse is killing a lot of people, but that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to kill their leader, Liu Yao. Eventually he's gonna fall. And we're already killing a lot of our units who are on this side. My other goal is to attack everyone who's coming at me from behind whenever they enter this narrow little area. Hopefully we can do so. I'm learning how to deal with all the pathfinding. Hopefully that'll be a little bit easier to deal with in the future. But here's Liu Yao. You're watching the last moments of his life. He's like, what? What if I head back into the fight? How'll that go for me? And he's died. Oh, he's bending in ways that he shouldn't. Goodbye, Liu Yao. Haha. Alright, so we're going back into the fight now. She's very angry about it. I wonder if that's his wife. She's killed 7. Maybe so. Fallen friend, fallen relative, close relative, friend. Yeah, she's got a lot of buffs. That makes her pretty tough. She's like, how dare you? So we're still fighting a few units back here. The horsemen are what really get me at the very end, I think. They kind of do some damage. But now we're getting into position. We'll use what arrows we can to eradicate what units we can. The idea, again, to weaken them. She's moving towards us right now. Oh, here comes the arrows. That guy has an arrow in his foot and his head. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna go this way. I can't think no more. How many arrows need to enter you for you to die? Oh God, they're scary. Okay. Here comes my own units. They're also shooting at me too. There it is now. So while we fight, all of my archers will continue to hit them. Volley after volley will just enter their ranks and hopefully kill them. But they're also sending a lot of volleys to me too. Let's see how many have already fallen. Not as many as I would like, for sure. I still have a lot of soldiers moving in. There's not too much tactically happening right now, so we're just gonna kind of weave through. Dear God, man. Okay. So the battle is nearly over. We're breaking. Over here is Liu Ji, who's very angry that we killed his father. Aww. Little orphan boy don't got a daddy. Oh man. That's sad. Let's not make fun of him for that. Hey man, how's your dad? Do you spend time with your father? No, we should feel bad. Alright, I'm gonna destroy your faction. If he joined me, you would be alive with your dad, but no. No, that's gotta feel awful. Could you imagine that, fighting a battle and hearing that your father was killed? Oh, I couldn't imagine. No time to grieve, you gotta act. There's that captain trying to get to him. No, we do not. If we look over here, many of my units are breaking. I've lost so many. We have done our part to fight as many as we can. It's been quite the battle today. Unfortunately, they managed to take our tower. He's killed over 100. He's killing more. He's a pretty angry guy. Where's their commander at? We didn't kill her. She's just been wandering. She killed like 13. I guess she's upset. She's kind of chilling out on her own right now. She's not really doing too much. She's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna mourn the loss of a loved one over here.
Our men flee the battlefield.
There she is. Okay. So you're probably his wife, I would imagine. I don't know her age. We'll have to check at some point. But if we don't, who cares? Liu Ji's killed, oh my god, nearly 200. Liu Ji is like, look, I'm actually upset. I wonder if you have another brother. We'll find out. I know historically what should be up, but that's not always true to what might be in the game, so I don't actually know the answer to that. So the battle's over because we're all about to break. It's over for us. They pushed us out. They have more soldiers. You can see where they've gotten their kills. We did our best. He's killed over 250. Oh my god, that changed quickly. Did he do like some splash move? I think he did, because I don't think he has one though. No, I don't believe he does. He's got some buff, but we're done here. I wanted to try out a new plan where I focused on only one enemy at a time. It worked out actually pretty well. If you look at it, we killed their faction leader. Not only that, we took out many units too. They're much weaker than they once were. We nearly got 2 of their leaders. Let's continue. They were hitting me on multiple sides, and I knew that each defense would be pitiful. Hello. Gongsun Zan, did you die? I suppose you did. Whether it was of old age, I'm not too sure. Liu Biao finally died. Liu Kong leads. Let's have a look. My god, so many people are dying this year in 214. Han Sui passed on. Han Shin leads. Liu Yao. He died. He's now being led by Liu Shang. Talk about passing the torch here. Trades gained. Chu Chu's not honest. We've gained a tycoon. He's like, oh, I'm so rich. Ha 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 ha. Let's go grow some rice. Great. I don't know how I collected you, but it sounds good to me. All right, let's go get a battering ram now. We're gonna get our bandit queen, and she's like, hey, you know what, bandit king? I'm now the king and queen. How about that?
They have paid for ignoring us.
Sure, if you died.
It would be a shame
But
not to
we took over Taiyuan. I finally have it. Oh, I bet you regret your war now. He's like, yeah, probably a little bit. Little bit. Okay, Zhang Liao and Dian Wei are getting along so very well. Who's over here? Liu Kong. Hello, Liu Kong. See, I should have played defensively. That would have been a much better call, but I did not. Unfortunately, people still hate me. Maybe one day that may change. Huh, if Wu and I could change, that would be hilarious. Kingdom of Ba, though, we should change. Or, not change, but trade. I do have a few ancillaries, if you don't mind getting some wooden things. Some weird wooden objects. I've got a few of those for you, pal. Alright. I'm gonna give you my last wooden dog. It's near and dear to me, I'm sure, somewhere. Alright, you don't have a lot of food, buddy. You could use some food. Not that much food, you must be out your damn mind. I'll give you like 10 food, alright? And then I'll give you some money. Let's try like 2,000. Alright, we're nearly there. 2,500. Okay, too much. He's like, yeah, sounds great. I'm like, oh, hold on. Let me just take a little bit of that away. Oops, my bad. Went in a little bit too far. I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright, I'm trying to back up here. There we go. Let's go back, let's go back. Okay, so 2,500, let's try that one. Alright, you know what? It'll work. Done. Plus 10 to our relationship. Great. I'm waiting for my credibility to go up so I can cause a nice war. But now we have trade going on between our two factions. How good. How wonderful even. Liu Kong, if you became my vassal, that would be ideal. Liu Zhang.
A welcome sight.
Okay. I bet you want autonomy. Yeah, he wants autonomy. Well, I don't want you to belong to me that badly. Liu Kong.
Welcome,
what about you?
Friend.
You want many towns? You want which look? Okay, you want Yingchuan. You want Taiyuan? Really? Huh. Weird. I tell you no, but hey, good try. Not bad. Let's see here. Liu Shang, right. Deng Beishan. Oh, you joined them. Wow, that's a weird situation. What else do we have? Coalition to reconcile China, Liu Zhang, Ba. Then there's Alliance of the Darkening Moon, Liu Kong and Ma Xian. No alliance for many, many people. My god, I don't even recognize most of these people. Gong Du is still alive. He's like, yeah, I'm still here. He only owns one location still. Yuan Shu's still alive. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but hey, good for you, pal. Now we're getting to a weird point. Now things are getting a little bit funky. All these people have passed on. Alright. So, Jin, I'll just give you understanding, my boy. He's a young man. I need to get him married one day. Alright, time for a new reform. Whatever shall I take? Well, you know it's going to be about money. Lots and lots of lovely funds. More military supplies. Slave mobilization. There's a lot that we have unlocked. More commerce. I'm pretty alright on food for now. For now. If I come over here, I get some crazy bows. What else is out here? Way of Great Peace. Trade influence goes up if I do that. You know what? Let's give it a go. Diplomatic missions, new buildings, and more trade influence. I'm getting 10k from trade. Holy crap, it's like a lot of my money. Well, at least we know trade is important. Alright. I just gotta conquer my way back up. That's all I gotta do now. A treasure. Guojia found a treasure of 500 coins. Hey, I didn't have that. Sounds pretty good. Let's go to Jin-Joo. We'll let Shu Chu come up to reconquer our lands. Shouldn't take too long, I hope.
Gather your strength toward glory.
If you want to move a little bit closer, go ahead. Go ahead.
Follow the heart.
Is there anyone nearby that we need to kill? Nah, I suppose we're alright. We can wait here for 3 turns. We're just gonna pressure them. We're gonna pressure the hell out of them. It's working out so far. Yeah, give me that little bit of money. It's not a lot of money, but I'll take it. Zhangyan, you're so very unhappy. Over here, we're still trying to replenish our numbers. Who's over here? Who's that? Who are you again? I don't know. I don't know all the names. Alright, so Xiao is Dongli Kai. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Gongsun Zan died and we got some Xiao in power. Interesting. Wonder how you got there. Now Win. A farmer. He's an agricultural inspector. Well, that seems about right. Alright, let's go look at our public order, which has been struggling forever, as many of you well know. It's been a trial to get all of that going and up. Alright. I guess we'll go sort by whatever we need. Let's see. Let's go by income. Shandong, you make me crap for money. You have a temple. Oh, good. Hostile forces are here in Shandong. Let's see. You've got farmland, so I might as well give you some land development. Give you some more food. You idiot. Alright, Ping Ching, what about you? What do you have going on? A lot of corruption. You have a lot of corruption going on. Well, that's just... oh, great. Alright, let me make sure. I think I remember most of the trees, but let me make sure if I've got one right. I'm gonna find one that gets rid of some of this hereby. Here we go. Currency inspector. That's it. Boink. Gotta get rid of that freaking corruption, man. I'm gonna inspect every damn coin and be like, is that real? I'll freaking kill you. I don't know why I really sound so strained whenever I'm trying to like look at coins here, but that's how we crack down on corruption in the land of Cao Cao, in the land of Wei. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. So now we're waiting for a new turn where who knows who might attack me. We've had onslaughts non-stop. What now? Here we go. Gongsun Xiang. Now that is a little bit more logical. Don't know how that other guy had power temporarily. Spy events. I have many spies coming back home. Jipu Young Hong. Gu Yang. No one that I want. Okay, let's go back over here to spying. Alright, so none of you have really made it yet, have you? Nope, nope, no one. Alright. So Ba has 18 food, right? 7.3 million people. 6 counties total. So they're really not that powerful. They've got safety. That's really what they have. Wu, 13 counties, 15 million people. 6 armies total. Holy crap, not a lot of food. Okay. So all of you are still trying. I might need to send out someone talented, then they will be hired, but well. I'm still taxing you. All is well. Let's go sort things out before I try to build things up.
Let us draw up plans.
So we're gonna bring you over to Guaiji. We'll move down here and continue to conquer more. It's currently 58 now. You were never part of their faction. I don't understand that weird thing that happened there, but Take a little screenshot of that so I can report that one in, because that was so weird. We were never part of their faction. I can't believe he's only rank 8 after all of our battles. I feel like we would be rank 10 by now, but it takes a very long time. Okay. That's how we consolidate. They just have so much land. It's really what happens when you have that much land. You can't afford the armies that you need. I really need to change up a few of his units here. They're costing way too much. We don't need these types. I guess I could do it now. That's true. I've got some spear guards. Let's change it up a little bit. Alright, so you're going to take some... Well, hello. I would much prefer heavy spear guards anyway. You're right. Alright. Those archers are not sufficient. Who do I have in my corps that could be really handy? Let's see. Let's go look down here. Gu Yang. Ooh, hello. You're rank 2. Saboteur. You've got very high things over here. Black market investigation. A lot of cover when spying. Okay. You have tenacity of still. Here's Jipu. At level 30. Wan Yi is 46. Okay. You're still pretty good too. There's a few good planners, but I would feel bad about getting rid of some of my really good characters that I have right now. We've just got a very good family, very good court. You two need to have children. She's 41 now, so it's not super likely. Let's see, you are at 47. You want a higher court position. I don't think I can do that for you. Maybe one day. I could promote you. There we are. She is promoted and a little bit happier now. She's a bandit queen and doing all right. Yeah, she's very strong. Her stats aren't as high as you'd think they would be despite her strength. It's her weapons that really do it. Never tires and all that. All right, anyway, I know that you're still training up here. Do your best, okay? I feel like you should be able to get some better archers though. I know it's not your like class or whatever, but I just feel like that would be a proper thing for you to get. No, your army's fine. I think your army's okay. What about her army? How's her army? We can get some other stuff too, like some better spear guards. I love that idea. But again, just gotta wait. I'll slowly be upgrading. Yeah, we've got a much better army now. We just need to wait for 2 more turns to replenish. Then we'll be ready. Let's go back down here. Or, yeah, right down over here.
Home gladdens the heart.
What else am I going to change up for you?
I return.
Well, I did not mean to go back to settlement. Okay, so there's really not too many archers I want to give you. Azure dragons would be, alright. What about you? Heal on you. You've got a bunch of units outside of your realm here. You're all about horsemen. You really are too. That's what you're all about, but I didn't give you the horsemen, surprisingly. I could use some horsemen though. Alright, let's change up our archers a little bit and give them some horsemen. Heavy, tiger, and leopard. Oh yeah, absolutely, take that. And we'll get rid of, let's see, you're rank 4, so you're not a very high rank. Oh, there went all of my money, never mind. Gotta wait on that. Those guys are so damn expensive. We'll just grab standards. They're still very good, just much cheaper. I can only afford 1 for now. Okay, well, that happened. That's reality, that's life. Okay. No location is currently betraying me, that's good. I bet you have hostile forces. Nope, it's just people in power and population issues. Okay, we'll give you a Confucian temple. And we're gonna end our turn now. It's not too much more for me to do. I'm still trying to replenish. We have fought a hellacious war everywhere. We just have to heal now. It's been such a challenging time. The late game is no easier, I'm telling you that now. It's no easier. Like now we have another battle. Let's go fight this. Oh my god, 2 armies total? Mashian, what the hell? This rebuttal is insane. 800 in the other army, but 3 commanders. Liu Fen is back. We've got over here, Zhang Yang. You're still alive? What? Holy crap, he's still alive. He's like, you ignored me for too long, knave. Oh, okay. And we have Zhuge Jin and Wulan. Well, let's go kill someone, man. I have defended this trade port so many times now. It's pretty insane. I don't know if I've shed blood more than anywhere else than here. In both of my campaigns, we've had battle after battle in one location. So over here, we've got Wulan and Zhang Yang. I believe I've already spoken about Zhang Yang to all of you, but Wulan, he served Liu Yan and Zhang, and later Liu Bei. He was killed in the battle with Cao Cao. And right now, my units are moving in. So the goal is to try to keep them back in the middle. We need to retake our tower, that way we can shoot at them. We want to kill their leadership. And over here, I've got all of my archers who are killing their archers on the left flank. It's a very long battle. Look at my time limit over here. We won't be showing off every little thing because it's going to be 40 minutes. And I'll show you at the very end why it was so long. It's comical, it's weird. But this was by far the longest battle I've ever had, trying to defend one location. These two are still fighting. My swordsmen have partially pushed out. You can see how many soldiers they have all grouped up together. 2 groups of swordsmen, 1 group of G Militia, and a group of peasant raiders. There's only so many locations to charge in at. My poor swordsmen are doing their best right now. We have retaken our towers. I have another group of swordsmen, saber infantry, charging in right now after Zhang Yang. Back here, my archers are still attacking. The goal is to try to, again, destroy what we can, but we have not gotten a lot of kills though. If you look at my kills, they are pathetic. Our defenders have a very low rank. I wonder if defenders retain their rank, and if so, that's really crazy. So over here, my archer captains, now these guys are actually much better. They killed a lot. They were able to kill off a lot of archers. They retook this tower, which means that anyone who's charging in now is going to get shot at. Hopefully these mounted lancers break, otherwise they can do a lot of damage to my poor archer captains. They did break, so now they'll be losing more. And over here, we can see that Wulan has taken a lot of damage. He's killed over 100. We've got Zhang Yang, who's taken quite a bit of damage too. We have swordsmen who are moving in from behind right now. A few more enemies are now dead. My archers are still trying their best. They're still giving it a go. And if you remember, we did fight Liu Fen before. Lu Zhu, Bilie, and Zhu Gejin, they're all coming in. Their armies are not nearly as large, but they still have enough here to cause some issues. It's going to be the closest battle of my life. So here is Wulan. Wulan is trying to move away. He has taken considerable damage. He's quite weakened. He's charging back into my soldiers, flanking them. So I wonder how far he's going to get with that.
The enemy unit flees! What coward!
So far though, we've got a pretty good chance at taking down at least 2 of their leaders. Here's another one who's currently going down. Here he goes right now. There's a lot of arrows trying to hit him. Of course it is. It's what we do. So he's fleeing now. 2 of our leaders are now fleeing. Each one of them is exiting in a really bad location. They don't have any control of it. If I was here too, I wouldn't have any control of it either. Let's go look at things. I don't know which one dies first. Which one does die first? That's a really good question. Let's come over here now and check that out. Might be you. Maybe you'll die first. Doesn't really matter, but either way, these 2 vanguards, they're done for. We've got towers who are going to shoot them down.
The enemy general is fallen.
That's
They
one.
got no match.
So here's another one. 2 dead. That's how I took out 2 enemy leaders. Hopefully, whenever you defend Luoyang, and trust me, you will at some point, whenever you get up here, you'll be defending Luoyang. The trade port, I mean. Hopefully this gives you some ideas on how to properly defend it, because holy crap. The archer captains are actually alright. Sure, it says poor in melee, but they're better than standard archers in melee. And so now we continue to fight over here. And we're waiting for the next wave of foes to come by. This group will break very soon. The next wave takes a long time to get to me. My archers are just waiting for a new fight. And now phase 2 begins. Our enemies are finally here. Closer to my HQ, we've got 2 groups of swordsmen, 2 groups of archers who still have arrows. But unfortunately, trying to get a clean line of shot, or line of sight to get a shot, is kind of difficult. Here comes G Militia and horsemen. We're looking at many more infantrymen moving through the middle. We're fighting a bunch of G Militia and of course Saber Militia as well. Their leaders are very close by, so we're going to be here for a long time trying to fight them all off. We can see that right now, my archer militia and a few swordsmen are trying to also hold in the middle. The goal is to do what we can to try to keep them back while I use my 2 towers in the middle to break them up. Let's go look at how many they lost just to get over here. If you look at it, they were trying to burn down my towers, and they did. But look at how many died. I didn't do that myself. The towers did that. Let's go look elsewhere, and we can see how many more died. In any direction they came in at. So it was really over there, and then it would have been over here where they came in at. Right. Just a trail of dead people. A lot less though, because they weren't trying to burn down the towers, I don't believe. No, they were not, because they're not burned down. Over here a lot died, but it's largely due to all of my archers hitting in one location. That worked out very, very well. And we can see the road to my town. Imagine being the peasant squad that has to pick this all up.
The men are out of ammunition.
It's gonna be an awful part of the, you know, whole event. Imagine being part of that, right? You fight a battle, it's like, okay, now we've got to pick up all the dead bodies. It's gonna be so heavy. I mean, put him on a cart or whatever, but still. Jin-Joo is still here. He's still fighting. We're still holding over here right in the middle, but Liu Finn is on his way. I would actually kind of want him to fight for me. And over here, we're just trying to push back. I'm trying to get my archers back so that they can shoot at them, but again, it's a challenge. We're doing our best though right now. We have a lot of arrows falling on them. No, like literally falling on top of them. That guy is wearing 2 as decoration. He's got 3 in his head. But now they're running. The arrows were sufficient. We killed a lot of them. Now they're out of here. I love that one banner right there. That is a beautiful, beautiful sight. He's like, yeah, get them.
March at the double.
They're coming back. Eat some arrows again.
Release missile.
A few quick volleys and they dropped. They're like, what do we do? Okay, so while that's happening, let's go look over here. One enemy general gone. Militia is having a hard time. They were unable to really break me here, it looks like. Militia is about to die too. He's been fighting for quite some time, but he's moving away. He's like, I gotta get out of here, boys. Good luck. The lives that have always been spent to take this frickin' town. He's got an arrow in his back, sticking out. What's gonna happen to you, Militia? He's like, well, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go look at some lewd drawings that I made myself. It's gonna be a pretty sweet day. And I won't be dead. I will be alive. For I never die. Until you made a bad choice and you went out these towers.
The enemy general is fallen. They were
Ooh,
no match.
you even heard the thud. That was beautiful. So now they have over here Gage, and of course we have Liu Finn. Liu Finn being the adoptive child of you know who. Another Liu. He's killing a lot of archers. What a tough guy. Here's where our main portion of the battle now takes place, just because we're fighting a champion. He's killed 109 now. I don't think many of them are very close, so this would be much more awful for me. Yeah, they're not very close. They're not getting a lot of buffs, it seems. Well, that's good. That makes me happy. Oh, cool. You can compare them. I like it a lot. We're in the year 214. It's crazy how far we've gotten, but we still have a bit to go. In case you haven't seen it, a few people have died today. That's how the battles have gone all today. It's pretty awful. Liu Finn is still fighting right now. Let's turn it off real quick. He's fighting a lot of people. He's at 137. But I'm intentionally trying to surround him where I'm able to. Let him fight what he wants to. Liu Finn, you're fighting for the wrong side, my friend. You could be Liu Friend if you wanted to. He's like, nah, kick to the face. Imagine that though, having the lords come join you when your men are like, dude, he's killed like hundreds of us. You're like, yeah, well, he's pretty good.
Double time. Charge to battle.
And he continues to go.
Show no mercy. Are running.
So many of them are beginning to run now. Gage is now moving in with a bunch of Saber militia. Here's where things get a little bit tricky. Now, a lot of their soldiers are done for. He's at 172 for kills. Each swing sees him killing so many more. I mean, he's not done. He's got more to take on. There's only 2 commanders left. What's on his boots? Okay, studs. That's pretty cool.
Move! The enemy unit flees! What?
Look at how many men that have been killed by this one guy.
Kill them!
But if you look at it, he's only at 13k health left now. We've broken most of their infantry. Many of them are fleeing now. These spear guards are losing the fight. They're now leaving. So it's really all just about getting rid of Liu Fin, who now has over 200 kills. That's a lot. Sure, no. If you leave a lord in some group, they're gonna get some kills, especially because I don't have G Militia. G Militia would have a much easier time, I think, with damaging him, but these are swordsmen. I am glad for their charge bonus though. Those are always really nice to have.
Destroy them!
But if we look at it, he's taking a lot of damage. There's not much more of him left. I wonder if he'll die after this battle or not, or if he'll live on.
The enemy unit flees! What coward!
He tried to flee. Holy crap, did he ever try to flee? That was very brief. Okay. Well, we got him. He's dead. Or wounded. Now we have one more enemy to take on. Let me show you what happened here. What comical crap happened here. Never had this happen to me in 3 Kingdoms yet. I've played a lot of 3 Kingdoms, as you well know. 2 campaigns later. So fanboy over here, he's got what? Not much going on. Not too much going on. No kills at all. I try to come back in to fight them, sure. Not a problem. Let's give that a go. See how it pans out for us. It seems though, they're a little bit too much for us. I've only got archers left, but I was like, hey, I've got an archer captain, I've got some archers left, maybe we can do it. Doesn't really work out that way. Their swordsmen end up getting some nice kills on me. I mean, we're just a bunch of archers, man. So those guys do a pretty good job at messing up my units. Look at them. Over 20 kills now. 27. My guys are not feeling that great about it. We're looking at 40 kills, so that's when I thought to myself, okay, too much. One group just broke. My other group, which currently has how many? 102 archers. They're moving back. I thought to myself, maybe I could use our tower here to draw them out and shoot them, which that did work out. So afterwards, here's what happens for we lose 2 more men. We have 100 archers total, okay? That's it. What we do afterwards, we have to fight Jukka Jin. Jukka Jin tries to fight back. We end up having to hit him for 14 minutes before we're able to beat him. So we're gonna do that. We had 100 men left. Now he broke. Now we're gonna shoot him with our fort towers and kill him. Hopefully. That was the longest battle ever, but that is why it took so long. I had to beat this guy with 100 archers who can't do much melee damage. Oh, he's doing yoga. I can't believe we won. In the very end, we had only 100 archers left. Thankfully, a few came back. We killed so many leaders. Zhang Yang, he lived. Lu Ju lived, and Liu Fin lived. Wow. Everyone else did not really make it. Alright, we're gonna take replenishment because we need it. That's going to blunt them for a good period of time. That'll allow Xiahou Yuan time to replenish and finally come back out to conquer who he needs to conquer. That was... The dude had a feather fan. Anyway, we won. My spies are coming back. We killed Bilie. More buildings are completed. Zhongliao and Jing-Joo, they get along so much better now. And we need to go after a small city. How much longer until I'm fully replenished? Okay, 2 more turns. We can wait for 2 more turns, I suppose. Or we can go in and push. We can push in now. I don't want to wait that long. Yeah, we'll move. I've got some money, thankfully. Sun Cao is still moving. Oh my, Liu Shang, he's alive. Well, hello, Liu Shang. How do you do? If I come to attack you, do I have artillery? I do have, oh my, that is really bad for him. That could be a very large battle. Oh, indeed. Ho ho, that's gonna be a huge battle if I choose to do it. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Okay, let's go look at Choo-Choo. How old are you now, Choo-Choo? 44? Okay, he's got a long time left. He's good to go. Oh my god, look at how much I've conquered. Wonderful. Wu has a few locations, sure, but we are now going to move on to the land of Liushang. While we replenish, we can go take their capital. Oh, heck yes. Then we can get back Guangling. And oh yeah, you guys, you really need some new targets, don't you? Yeah, true, true. Let's go over to diplomacy and have a chat with a few people. Wow, you're much weaker than you used to be. What happened to you?
Friend.
He's like, I'm not my father. I'm just not my father. Okay, let's give you a new target. That's a very tiny force. Let's have you go after, let's have a look around here. Ma Xian would be a decent target. That's really far away. Why don't you go hunt down some other stuff? I could bring you down here, but you're really not that strong. I don't think you would be able to handle it. Let me go down here real quick. So we have Gong Sun Du, who's also very tiny and very weak. We'll let him go hunt down some other targets too. Let's make that... I mean, we could try to get them to go out after that one major enemy over to the west. If they do it, hey, great. If they don't, oh, well, I suppose.
A welcome sight.
Alright. Back to quick deal. Yeah, people hate me too much. I think just people hate me way too much for them to ever want to join me. Abdication is not happening. Okay, let's go over to Liujiang again.
A welcome sight.
There might be a way to make that work, man. If I give him all my money, he'll become my vassal. I'll earn a decent amount from him just being part of my faction. And I'll just protect him from whatever. I'll have to watch out for treaties, of course. But he would have autonomy. He would be a buffer over here. I'm gonna leave him alone for now. But it's all ideas, you know. Alright, let's see. Wu. Who could I get you to fight Wu? If I can get Wu to fight someone else, that would be great. They're not fighting anyone right now that I care about. My god, you have a lot of land. Did you beat the hell out of Liu? Maybe you did. Maybe that's what happened. You beat the hell out of Liu Biao. Because you have so much land up north. That's why I really want to consolidate over here to the east, and then we can just move on and do some more stuff and beat more people in the face. Okay, Wu.
What could a traitor have to offer me?
We'll probably go down the coastline later. It's a very weird location. Anyway, proxy war. Who could I get you to fight? That would be like a major power. There's not really too many. Liu Kong. It's not really a major power. But, oh, to make it work would be way too much. Yeah, never mind. No wonder. Could I get Liu Kong to go fight him? Sure, you don't have a lot of land. You're honorable, huh? Okay. Maybe you're nicer than your father. Your ancient father who just would not die. Alright. Make it work. You want land? You want which town? Yingchuan. Everyone wants Yingchuan for some reason. I don't know why. You have 9 food, so you don't want food. I have some ancillaries here. Let's give you one of these. One of those. One of these. And I'll give you a builder. Still not quite what we need. Okay, let's try to offer some food. Try like 10 food. Still not there. Okay, well, I don't think we can do it. I wish we could, but I don't think we can do it. Yeah, we just can't. Won't happen for now. That's okay though. Alright, so let's go use some money. We could sort by public order again, just to have a brief look at our lands. We have so many things going on now. Let's see, do we have enemies here? Population is just way too high. Let's go and build up our large city. It's time. We can expedite that. Let's do so. Okay, they're happier now. A touch happier. Let's build up our temple. 2 turns to build that up, but now we have room for only 500,000 more, which is really not that much. I kind of wish we had more, but we don't. Okay, so plan. Destroy Liushang. Take all the lands of Liushang. Afterwards, We continue to conquer down this coastline. We'll even expand where we need to. Yuan Shu hates me. One day he'll betray me, I'm sure. Liu Kong likes me somehow, which means he'll keep his vassals under control. They won't bother me. And on that note, we're done here. Leave a like and comment right down below and look forward to more content later. And let me know what you think we should do. There's a lot that we could do. Somewhere, somehow. Oh, hold on, 13 counties. Didn't you have like 15? I wonder if Ba is finally beating a few of them back. That would be great. We shall see. Let them weaken while I continue to fight. But I have so much going on. We shall see in time how much better things will get.